a quiet scholar, a brilliant linguist. Yet inside his apartment in Nizhny Novgorod, 29 young girls were preserved like dolls. How did one man hide such a horrifying secret? And why did he do it? Anatoly Moskvin, born in 1966, seemed like an ordinary scholar. He was fluent in multiple languages, a historian, and deeply fascinated with folklore and ancient cultures. Colleagues described him as polite, reserved, and brilliant. He spent long hours in libraries, translating texts, or wandering cemeteries. But Anatoly had a secret obsession. From childhood, he studied graves, inscriptions, and burial rituals. Over time, his fascination with death grew into a compulsion. He believed that human remains could be preserved, frozen in time, to maintain innocence and beauty. By the early 2000s, Anatoly began exhuming recently deceased girls from local cemeteries. He mummified the bodies, dressed them carefully, and posed them in lifelike positions. Chairs, shelves, and furniture became displays for his dolls. To outsiders, he was a polite, quiet scholar. Behind closed doors, he had created a world so morbid and meticulous, it would shock Russia and the world when discovered. His story blurs the line between genius and obsession, intellect and horror. In 2011, neighbors complained about a foul, persistent smell from Anatoly's apartment. Attempts to contact him failed, so authorities investigated. Inside, they found 29 mummified bodies of girls, some as young as 3. Each was carefully dressed and posed in lifelike positions. Some sat on chairs, others lay on beds or shelves. Small accessories, glasses, toys made them look eerily like dolls. Forensic experts confirmed that all the children had died naturally, and Anatoly's preservation techniques were meticulous. Hair restored, clothing replaced, bodies posed with precision. When questioned, Anatoly remained calm. He claimed he wanted to protect the girls' innocence and prevent decay. He insisted he had never harmed any child while alive. The discovery stunned authorities worldwide. A man capable of such brilliance had lived among a private world of death for years without anyone noticing. His obsession and skill created one of the most bizarre true crime cases in modern history. Anatoly's fascination with death began early. As a child, he spent hours in cemeteries studying tombs, inscriptions, and ancient rituals. His academic path in linguistics and history gave him the tools to understand preservation and mummification. Psychologists later explained his behavior as a mix of detachment from reality, obsessive tendencies, and a fixation on immortality. Anatoly did not see death as final. He wanted to control it, to perfect it. He carefully selected corpses of young girls he deemed innocent. Each was dressed, posed, and placed in small environments inside his apartment. Neighbors and friends never suspected anything. His actions combined intellectual brilliance with moral detachment. The obsession was methodical, precise, and chilling. Anatoly created a world where innocence was preserved, but at the cost of crossing social and moral boundaries. Authorities detained Anatoly without incident. The investigation revealed that he exhumed bodies at night and preserved them using self-taught mummification methods. Damaged hair was restored, clothes replaced, and corpses posed lifelike. During questioning, Anatoly explained he wanted to preserve the girls' beauty and innocence. He insisted he never harmed them alive. Psychiatric evaluation found Anatoly legally insane. He was unfit for trial and admitted to a psychiatric hospital for long-term care. The case sparked debate on morality, legal responsibility, and the line between genius and madness. Despite not committing murders, his actions remain a chilling example of obsession and intellect combined with psychological disturbance. Experts offered several interpretations. One theory, severe detachment from reality, combined with obsessive-compulsive traits. Anatoly saw corpses as objects, an extension of his scholarly interest. Another theory, historical influence. He studied mummification, tomb rituals, and preservation techniques, which inspired his practical application. Experts note he replicated methods from ancient civilizations, showing skill and precision. A third theory, moral detachment. Anatoly claimed he protected the children's innocence, a twisted form of altruism. Psychologists describe a rare mix of genius and psychopathy. Highly intelligent, polite, methodical, yet morally detached. The case challenges traditional views of morality, crime, and psychology, demonstrating how intellect and obsession can create horrifying consequences. The twist: Anatoly was never a murderer. All 29 girls died naturally before he exhumed them. His actions, though disturbing, caused no direct harm. The public struggled to reconcile his polite, scholarly persona with the macabre reality of his apartment. A man capable of brilliance and charm lived among meticulously preserved corpses. This contrast, genius versus obsession, defines the case. Horror arose not from violence, but from intellect, compulsion, and the ability to remain undetected for years. All 29 bodies had died before Anatoly intervened. Forensic reports confirmed no child was harmed alive. His preservation involved mummification, clothing replacement, and careful posing. Psychologists argue his mental state prevented full comprehension of social and moral implications. The case illustrates obsession intertwined with intellect, highlighting morality, detachment, and fascination with death. His hospital confinement reflects legal recognition of mental incapacity, protecting the public while acknowledging the absence of direct violence. Anatoly Moskvin, the doll maker of Nizhny Novgorod, remains one of the strangest true crime cases in modern history. A scholar and linguist, he combined brilliance with morbid obsession, creating a private world of preserved innocence that shocked the globe. The story forces questions. Was he a monster, a misunderstood genius, or something in between? Fascination comes from the contrast between public persona and private obsession. If this case intrigued you, countless other stories of mystery, obsession, and twisted genius await. Share your thoughts, discuss theories, and subscribe for more chilling tales that push the boundaries of human behavior.